Hello everyone. It is an absolute honor for me to be up here one last time and speak in front of you all. I'm extraordinarily proud of how far we have come this year. When we first started, we rocked back and forth and chewed gum. And although I still do both of those things, I'm not here today to talk about my flaws. I'm here to talk about yours. Welcome to the roast of Communication 2211.
Yes.
Andrew, my buddy.
No.
After an entire semester with you, the only thing I know about you is that you travel and help people. That's kind of cool, but I know there has to be more to it. So I know you help with hurricane relief. And looking into it further, I figured out that there's likely to be another hurricane in New Orleans in the next couple of years. And being the good guy that you are going to go down to New Orleans to help those people. But I know, Andrew, that what you really want to do is be a part of Mardi Gras. I understand where you're coming from, and you know what I say, Andrew? Let the beads flow. Haley, I have had a fabulous time with you in this class, and I know you have had a fabulous time with me as well, pretty clearly. But when I threw that bear at you during the second speech, that wasn't just a Build-A-Bear knockoff. That was part of my heart. And if anything does happen to you or your boyfriend in the next couple of years, then you know who to call. Ghostbusters. Alicia, out of everyone in this class, I believe you are the most improved so far this year. But my favorite thing about you is that you play volleyball. I love volleyball myself, and all the guys can probably agree with me that if you go to a female volleyball game, those girls are fit. Every single one of them. It doesn't matter which girl it is. But one time, I went to a volleyball game, and I thought I saw a girl that was only halfway fit. But turns out I was just drunk out of my mind because I was 18, I thought about joining ROTC one time, and I deserved a drink. That's all there is to say about that. Now, Ian, I think this entire class knows that if I could make fun of anyone, it would be you. Now, on every speech review, you have not said a single negative thing about me, but you have drawn pictures that have warmed my heart. This past weekend, I went by one of my favorite places, and I wanted to release my inner white girl and see how you do your trade. I tell you this, Ian, one day I will go back to get coffee and spend some time with you.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Oh my God.
Sheila, from the first time I saw you, I knew that you were the one. I did, I honestly did. We just have a connection, and anytime I hear some crazy rap song or see a sequence flatline, I think of you, Sheila. I can't even roast you because I love you so much. Miss Toon, can I take a moment? I'm too emotional right now. I lost my train of thought, and I need a moment. I'm sorry. This is not the end of us, Sheila. This is only the beginning. Ace, you like video games, I like video games. You use the Sinclair library, I use the Sinclair library. And although we are two peas in a pod, my speeches will never quite get the audience's attention like yours do. If I can give you any advice moving forward in life, it's that the next time you have a friend that stabs you in the back, I want you to hit them with a quick attack. Yes. From Pikachu and myself, it has been nice having class with you. Chris, my man. The first time you came up here and gave a speech, I was like, this guy is interesting. The second time you came up, Ian and me had that look where we both knew, oh, this guy's pretty cool. Third time you came up, both Ian and I claimed you as our rightful property. And then the fourth time you came up, we realized that you weren't just a cool guy, but you were a cool guy with a story. And I want to make it clear here, right now, that you are my man and not Ian's man. Andy, hello. If there was a second place medal for my man, then you would have it. And I know that you love me second most in this class, behind Haley. I got you. Now, I know that you also love the Book of Mormon. And I swear today, I meant to bring in the Book of Mormon for you, but I was running late and I forgot it. I know. But you know what? I can send it to you.
Oh, well, thank you.
In fact, there's a 10% chance I will send it by train, a 90% chance I will send it by plane, and a 100% reason to remember the name.
Yes. I see what you did there.
Shane, how's it going, buddy?
What's up, man?
That's all. You know what? Give me a second right here. I just gotta put in a piece of gum real quick. There you go. You know, Shane, you are one awesome guy, and I love how you can come up here and give speeches, and it seems like you aren't even putting effort in. It's so easy. It's pretty remarkable how you do it. However, it's hard. I can picture it being hard in your shoes, having to compete with the king and myself. And because of that, you can never be first in class. But you know what? I admire your efforts, and for that, I reward you with a participation medal. Now, it's only 5th place. You're not that important, so you don't have to come up and get it now, but I do admire your efforts. Kyle Jagodinsky, I knew you back in high school, and, you know, I never really got to know you because you were just too short, and to be honest with you, I can't see that low when I'm walking around. It's just a problem for me. However, in this class, I was able to witness your awesomeness and see it all come out, and I really enjoyed that. And I think the only way I can show you how much I appreciate your humor is to give you a gift that only you deserve. And that is a bear. You deserve it, buddy. Sydney. Sydney, you are one absolutely awesome girl. I can't even roast you because you are just too awesome. Anytime I critique or write reviews on your speeches, I try to find something negative to say, but I can't, and I just draw a smiley face instead. On the next speech that you give, you may see a winky face, because I expect a wedding invitation. And all I want to say for you is congratulations on your wedding coming up, and I wish you all the best in the future. I forgot your name. Oh, I got this. Corey, my man, I know your name. I just pulled a Susan on you. Now, anytime you come up here to speak, you are just absolutely fabulous looking. And I mean that in the most non-homosexual way. And I think we are pretty similar guys overall, looking at it. I love how you stick it to the man, and you don't wear a helmet when you longboard. I think that's great. And the truth is that your brain is so big that if you did fall, it is actually the concrete that would need the protection. So I'd like to leave you with a saying that I think every person should know for Corey, and that is, si eras una muchacha, serías caliente. And in English-Spanish translation, that is, if you were a girl, you would be hot. Now, Susan, you are one awesome dental hygienist. Sue? Susanna. It's Susan. It's Susan. Okay. But after all of your speeches over dental hygiene, I have learned that brushing your teeth is important. And I went from brushing my teeth twice a day to brushing my teeth twice a day and crying, knowing there is a monster in my mouth trying to kill me. But because of you, I will continue to brush my teeth, and one day I hope it to be my shiny teeth in me. Now, Mrs. 2. Last but not least, least. Miss Toom, you clearly are the best. And now, to get this off my chest. I love this course. I really do. And from this class, from me to you, I've learned that, my apologies. I've learned that it's okay to shake when you're nervous and up on stage. The awkward pause and gazing eyes, it happens when we're on the fly. But when we stop and take the time to practice what we have in mind, the world is ours and there is no limit. Congrats to us all, because we did it.